All right, I'll play it. Damn it. I'll do it. I hate this game. I really actually should have like 3 different streams, all of like 30 minutes each, just to set up all of these games. Because I really just should play Scarlet, just so that way I can catch and like get to the end of the game. But I don't even really want to replay that, man. You ever, like, I've never been to the point where I'm like, I don't want to play a Pokemon Gen again. So, yeah. Anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm going to play Pokemon Shield. I was going to do Fire Emblem today, but I'm tired and I'm lacking videos. So I will probably play it on Friday if I'm ahead. And, yeah, I guess we could just begin. Ain't nothing else to really do. So this won't be a long stream intentionally. All I'm going to do is just play for a little bit, just dabble. And then after that, that's kind of it. I probably will just leave once I'm done. English. Default guy. My usual name, thank you. And really, all you have to do is play until you get your first Pokemon. Alright, when you can catch Pokemon. Bro, imagine if I got my name wrong. That would be insane. Oh god, it opens with a fake fucking YouTube video. I forgot. I gotta get out of here. Alright. We're picking Scorbunny again, by the way, because there's only one starter to pick this gen. There's no such thing as multiple starters in this game. It's only one. Again, I'm mostly doing this so that way whatever Pokemon I get from Arceus that are in this game, I could freely dump them into this game, and there's no problem. I will still use Shining Pearl for the most part, because, like, there's not really much else for me to do in Shining Pearl. I actually really just need to kind of catch a couple Pokemon for my Shining Pearl anyway, so I could do, what's it called? What is it called? Synchronizing and things like that. I mean, a lot of that I could just trade over, right? Like, I could bring over synchronizers and stuff like that. Because I want to be able to farm Bagons. That's going to be the one thing I want to, you know, to spend some time doing. So, I'm going to try to do that. I've had a year to set that up. I just haven't done it. Honestly, it makes more sense if I do Scarlet as well. So I could be able to host raids and shit. So funny. Dynamax is gone now. I do want to do Let's Go Pikachu. I think that'll be really fun, personally. Let's Go Pikachu will be really good, too. I gotta see what are the version exclusives. So I'm gonna have to play Eevee probably once or twice, just to, like, mess around and try to catch some of them, so... I don't know. I'll probably do that at some point. Because tomorrow we're doing Final Fantasy, then after that we're gonna do other stuff. Which starter are we picking? There's no choice in this game. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, Ash. Dude, the outfits in this game look so terrible. Yet somehow this game looks better than Violet. Oh, God. Okay. I record all my brother's matches. Why? Like, there's no risk. He always wins. There's literally nothing to miss out on. Why not run Grookey? Because I don't like Grookey. That's why. Wait, are we a one-floor house? Oh, shit. There you go. I really wish the Gen 2 games were on Switch, even just to mess around with. Like, I would really enjoy playing that again. But I mean, like, the thing about Gen 2 is, like, a lot of it is kind of... It's annoying to play. It's not hard per se. It's probably one of the easier gens. It's just tiring, I guess, in a weird way of saying it. Plus, we're only playing this far enough for me to be able to access the box. After that, I'm going to go play Xenoblade. I will definitely play Scarlet, though, at some point. I kind of want... I should finish Final Fantasy 1 first, though. Wow. Meh. Meh, meh, meh. Like, just think of all the shit that they do in this game that they can't do in Violet. Like, even with the pop-in, it's crazy, man. They're Game Freak really the only company that can make a game worse over time. That's insane. That's skilled. I don't know. These new age Pokemon games are just not my speed. I don't know. The last two gens have just lost me completely. I don't know. There's just it's so obvious there's a massive shift in how they make Pokemon games. I don't know. It just feels different to me. It's not the same type of game at all. So, it's unfortunate, but what can I say? Wow, Pokemon could come out of nowhere. How is it that you've managed to get to age 10 and never had your own Pokemon? Like, ever. Okay. He's basically there to warn you from going off the path. See, like, now that I look back on this, a lot of Gen 8's music is okay. Maybe not a lot. Like, a couple... like, choice tracks are really good. I don't know. I feel bad for all the people who got baited into thinking there was going to be Pokemon Stars or whatever the fuck. Imagine falling for bait that fucking easy, man. Okay. I really want to play Let's Go Pikachu. I don't know why. I'm really fiending for it, and sadly, there's only 7 days in the week to begin with. Man, it sucks. There's never enough time. Yeah, so if anyone wants to see this, I already played this for Pokemon Sword. But to be fair, before that, I'd already seen multiple playthroughs of this game because I think this game is where Pokemon completely fucking sucked. Like, and since then, they have never made a good Pokemon game. The only one that comes close is Arceus because it actually tries to do something new. But even Arceus is full of just problems. Like, I might put up with them, but, you know, I don't know. After like, the last Pokemon game I thoroughly enjoyed was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Like, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee would be somewhere up there if they didn't revolve so heavily around motion controls and the whole throwing thing. Like, I just was not a fan of that. Like, it just kind of killed the game for me. So, like, I do want to play Let's Go Pikachu, but... yeah, I don't know. I want to play it. I want to enjoy it, too. And I know I will enjoy it to some degree. But once you get towards the end of the game, like, I just kind of want to battle these Pokemon. I don't want to have to throw Pokeballs and just pray that, like, you know, they stay in. It's not that fun to me. There you go. That's the boy. And what the fuck is that? We're probably going to get a Grookey that's unrivaled. I wonder what type it's going to be. Maybe it'll be like Bug or something. But I mean, like, look at all the shit that actually happens in this game of all things. Like, imagine this happening in Violet. Like, the game would just crash. The game just couldn't do this. Alright. There's only one choice here. There's other choices. You would just be wrong to pick them. Alright. Maybe I'll actually use you this time. Alright. How do you see, you can't see its stats yet. We're still in a cutscene. What? It gives you a bro fist? What? What? I do like that all three of the starters get picked for one reason or another. I think that since they've been doing that, I think it's just better, you know? I don't feel like these Pokemon just sit on a desk, you know, in Elm's lab. That is one of the things I did not like in Gen 2. It just feels weird. It's like, wow, so they just keep it in a box the whole time, and no one ever comes to pick it up, basically. That is something I do like. Because they did it in they did it in Sun and Moon. I think they did it again in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Because Kukui is the final boss, and he has whatever starter I think you're weak to, right? Because Hao picks whatever's bad against yours. And I actually like that. You know, I actually really like Sun and Moon. I thought that they were, like, really just very fun games. And they had Megas, too, so... I think the way they handled Megas was pretty good. They only give it to you in the post-game. I really enjoyed that, so... Obviously, like with anything in life, it's good, and then it has to become bad. Thank you. Thank you, games. I don't even know if you could lose this fight, honestly. They really put a slap sound. So the way that this battle works is that there's exactly enough experience off the Wooloo to get you to level 6, which will give you your first stab move. That's actually how this fight is it's either hard-coded to that, or Wooloo gives exactly the right amount of experience for that. I actually don't know if you could lose this fight. Wow. That might be a hard-coded critical hit, actually. Let's see. Guaranteed level up. There you go, Ember. I just feel bad for Hop. All he wants to do is to be better than his brother, and he just never gets to it because we just have to stomp all over his dreams. Wow. I'm surprised he doesn't say anything if he lands a critical. This game really this slow? Yes, it is. Okay. Anyway. Nice. So basically, you hard set level up twice when you're done with this. Alright, this will be good. Not putting the cart before the Rapidash. Actually, this is where we could get Galarian Rapidashes, so maybe we'll be able to bring those into Scarlet Violet. I don't know if Ponyta's in the game, though, so maybe we can't. It sucks. Like, a lot of the Pokemon introduced in this are not playable in any other game, like Sirfetch'd and things like that. Sirfetch'd, the fossils, things like that. And I kind of want to use, like, Galarian Rapidash. I think it's actually a pretty cool Pokemon. It was like Fairy Psychic. Because I almost never use normal Rapidash, so that's like one of the big things. I never used it, you know, because most fire types are kind of hit or miss for me. Even though I really like them, like most of the time they're either weak Like they just have a lot of weaknesses. They don't have the stats where they need them, or they're just too slow to be very usable. Like Camerupt, Mag Cargo, things like that are just too slow. So like I want to use them, but yeah. Okay. Oh no. Can you run from this? Maybe. Whatever. It's crazy how much better this game runs. That's insane to me. I can't believe this shit. Like, actually playing Pokemon in basically, what, 30 frames locked is making me just... It's just bugging me out. It's crazy. Anyway, I would like to go back and play Sword someday. Like, obviously, someday I will also beat this as well. You know, just to go through the story, like when I'm super bored or something, I'll happily play it through just to, you know, have it at the end or whatever. Obviously, Scarlet is a little bit more pressing, in my opinion, right? Because it's relevant right now, right? So, like, that would make a little more sense. But like I said, this is not going to be a very long stream, because I am going to go play Xenoblade tonight. And what is it, like 9:30? Oh yeah, we also can catch, what is it, the thing. They don't really do giveaways at GameStop anymore, do they? I gotta find, like, a place where I could follow people that announce giveaways for Pokemon. But I don't know if they've done a lot of giveaways for Scarlet and Violet. I feel like most of the giveaways have been unrivaled Pokemon, which are gameplay, you know? Because I know they were giving out a ton of Pokemon for this, but, like, half of this gen I just didn't give a shit. So I didn't care. I don't know what Pokemon games I'm missing on this console, honestly. It's also like how I want to go back to Mystery Dungeon someday as well. But, like, the thing is, I already play Mystery Dungeon so much, like, I don't know. This is like Silent Hill, actually. This is actually just the beginning of Silent Hill. Holy shit. I do think Scarlet, like, from a gameplay perspective, is a little more fun because it's open-ended, right? Like, obviously open-ended games are just better, but, like, this is an experience, in quotations, probably a little more fun, to be fair, I guess, right? I gotta get synchronizers. I gotta get synchronizers set up and, I guess I could just import them, to be fair. But I should get synchronizers set up for Scarlet and Violet in case there's any Pokemon. I mean, to be fair, you don't really need them, actually, because you could just change a Pokemon's type whenever you want. Oh, is that it? Because, like, admittedly, I kind of want to be able to catch, like, the Galarian legendaries a little bit. So, like, you know, those two Reggies or whatever, the one that's, like, really broken, and then the legendary birds. I kind of actually do want to catch those, but I was thinking to myself, oh, but hypothetically, I'd need synchronizers, but you don't. You don't need any synchronizers anymore. You just need money. And that's why Violet is, like, an eternal money farming simulator. More so than BDSP. Alright. Hmm. My friend actually got a shiny Virizion for one of the raids in this game. And he was so happy and so hype, and he was screaming about it. And I was like, bro, I was like, bro. I mean, it is rare. I know that the chain raids or whatever give higher odds for shinies, and they have legendaries that can pop up. I don't know. I'm just probably not doing that. It's not free, so. What? I don't care about what. You know, you could just totally ditch your mom in Pokemon Gold, right? You could just leave, and then she calls you, and she's like, wow, you left me and you didn't say anything? Anyway. Where is she? Alright. Hey, give me Pokeballs, damn it. East or west, home is best. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight there. I want to get it. Oh no, they force you. Yeah, that's right. This is the game where Pokemon walk around and you can visibly see them. So there's not really random encounters anymore in Pokemon. Like there's the more traditional ones, but like they mostly just run from you. All right. Now in we go. They're never bringing back any of these characters. I already know. And that's a tragedy too, because I actually kind of like Sonia's plotline and how she's helping Hao become a professor, basically, like a professor in training. Like Hop has the best story for sure, because like he finds that his strength is not necessarily in battling, and yeah, he might be good at it, but he's never going to be on your level and Leon's level. So because of that, like he has to find other ways to not just be useful, but to find fulfillment. So I mean, that, you know, there's credit and merit to that, right? I kind of like plot lines like that, you know? That's why I like Gladion as well. I like Tidal Defense. I thought Tidal Defense was one of the coolest things they ever added to Pokemon. And the fact that it's still not come back makes me really kind of sad. Like, yeah, it means that technically you don't have a regional champion, but I actually kind of like that you didn't. Like, yeah. I don't know. That was something I thought was kind of cool. Like at the end of the game, like people can come back and fight you and stuff, and stuff, and you sit down on your throne basically. I thought that was fun. It was different, you know. It was awesome. Do you give Pokeballs? This is okay. Okay. Man, they make you go a long time to get Pokemon or Pokeballs. Also kind of miss when the mart was separate, but I know why they don't do that. Alright. And this is, I think, one of the last games where you had to access a box from a computer, right? Because after this, BDSP lets you access your boxes from wherever. Yeah. So this is actually like the last traditional Pokemon game, as they slowly lost everything. you know, like, I just, there's like a big community of people who still play like the same old Pokemon games all the time. I don't know, like, if you had a game series where people still pine for the old days and the old mechanics, like, would you necessarily get rid of them as often as Game Freak does? Like, I feel like they should just keep more of that, you know? Instead, nowadays, whenever you have a new Pokemon game, right, it's like, well, how many Pokemon are going to be in it? You know, like, things that you wouldn't have even considered years ago is now, like, just the standard for Pokemon. Like, years ago, no one would have ever considered, hey, will we have all the Pokemon? You just knew they were going to be there. I'm sorry, does he have a Corviknight at the end of the game? Or is this just like a tutorial, like the Corviknight, the Rookidee doesn't actually exist? Whew. I gotta figure out ways to farm money in Let's Go Eevee. I might play that off stream, actually. Wow, it just goes to black. Wow, that was fucking terrible. They even had like a little Pokeball, like, screen wipe or something. That was awful. Evil. I wonder if this is actually any good. I'm sorry, this is a Nickit. Again, more Pokemon that are still not playable. Wow, first move critical hit. Thanks. My RNG is such trash, man. Alright. You know, it's actually weird not having the guaranteed critical capture. Like, actually having to watch the Pokeball shake is kind of weird to me. Alright. Let's see if that's good enough. Now that we have Pokemon that we can put in the box, right? Like, let's see. Can we... Is that good enough? Told you it was going to be a short stream. Let's see. And tomorrow's Final Fantasy, which I'm actually looking forward to. So I might start giving extra hours on certain days, so that way I know I have enough time to do the things I want to do, basically. So for example, like Fallout on Monday, I technically can have a longer session with, so I'll probably start to do that from now on. Just so that way I can get more time in on Fallout. Like, Fallout Mondays and, like, Final Fantasy on Wednesday. I think I might just finish Final Fantasy 1 and then go back and finish 12, just so it's not sitting around and not, you know, going anywhere. I think that's what I'll do after this, is I'll do 12 again. Especially since I know, like, 2 is a game I don't really know, so... So, like, right now, I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm set up. So there's actually, what, 9 Pokemon games, I guess, currently? Oh, yeah, I didn't move this. Yeah, I caught this Drifloon on, Saturday. This Drifloon didn't even play the full jingle. Terrible nature as always, but whatever. Alright, I think we're good. That soundtrack top marks for what? Give them the Dartrix, maybe. I have an Alpha Dartrix there. Yeah, they're both. But this is way too high level. It's not going to listen to me. I guess we'll just wait, right? Like, I gotta play Arceus one more time this week, just to. And by the way, hello Viv. I gotta play Arceus one more time this week just to see what I got and what I'm getting rid of. I think this week I should definitely just focus on like beating games hardcore. You know what I mean? Like I just need to focus on the games that I'm sorry, the Pokemon that like are really like close, right? So like I know that Dustox is close. I know a couple other ones are really close. So I just need to focus on those and just try to get those maxed out. The music at the end of Bell, there's some good songs in Gen 8. Like sometimes there's really good music, and then other times it's just like, wow, what the fuck am I listening to? Unfortunately. Alright. I just want to make sure that Pokemon Home works with this. So next time that I have a spare amount of time, what I'll do is I'll boot up Scarlet. And then I actually want to play Scarlet, right? Because there's certain Pokemon that I can only get from it. Am I in like a huge rush to play it and like, you know, constantly play it? Not really. So I'm just going to put this down here on the pile. There's actually other games that I have that I could totally put in my Switch while I'm here. But yeah, I'll definitely get around to some of these, right? I think once Fallout's done, I might take a brief addendum to maybe play like Pokemon or something and then cycle back, you know what I mean? But the only reason why today's stream is going to be so short is, again, I want to make sure I have enough time to play some of the other games I need to play, mainly Xenoblade, just to get some extra time in with that, because I did get the Advance Wars collection. This is something I probably will play at some point. Oh, very nice. Okay. This is something I will definitely play at some point, but not right now. Like I said, I have like at least a dozen games on the Switch I need to play, and I just need to knuckle down and do it. So, all right, that was it. Short, sweet, to the point. Don't have to worry about too much else. Luckily, once we're done with Xenoblade, we're actually just done with it for good. We never have to come back, which will be pretty cool. Yeah, this is like a whole stack of Switch games. Yeah, we're doing Skyrim after Fallout. That's absolutely happening. And I think that'll be cool because, like I said, I've never really played Skyrim. I'm probably going to play it on console as always. So, I don't know. Maybe that'll be something cool. Obviously, most people would be like, no, but PC. But I just like to get that baseline experience, you know? I just like to enjoy that and not take it too seriously. So, alright, like I said, short stream, right to the point. You know what I mean? Tomorrow we will do Final Fantasy. It's going to be full-on Final Fantasy. Fire Emblem will probably be Friday, barring some major disaster happening. Your Skyrim goatee. Skyrim will definitely not be my game of the year. Oh, you're asking, is Skyrim my game of the... Or is the game of the year edition? Yes, it is. I think. And if it isn't, I'll figure it out when we get close to it. As it stands, we're probably at least multiple sessions away from Fallout finishing. We're probably not going to finish Fallout till the end of the month, if that, right? So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But when we do, you know, that'll be good, right? And then over the summer, we'll probably do Skyrim. There's like 5 editions. Yeah, well, I only have Skyrim. I have the base one on 360, which is what I owned. And then, I think I have it on like Anniversary. I don't know. I'll look into it when I get close to it, alright? I think that's a pretty fair stance to take. Beyond that, yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be recording now. You guys have a good one, alright? Take it easy. Nothing too crazy tonight. If you need me for anything, hit me up in the Discord. Let me know what's what. Oh, let me crash Opera real quick. I forgot to add Pokemon Shield as a playthrough. To be fair, I'm not really gonna do a playthrough on it, but you know, I'll just leave it, right? Just so you know, if someone's like, I want to see Pokemon Shield, well, I will definitely play this through someday, because you know, I mean, I like Pokemon games on various levels, right, of tolerance. So, all right, very nice.